109. I look at these hands and I don't even recognize them anymore. They look like dried leaves. But the mind is still trapped in here, sharp as ever. Excuse me. So, people come around, the young folks, the reporters with their little microphones, and they all sit right there, and they lean in, and they ask me the exact same foolish question. Clara, they say, what is the diet? What did you eat? They want a recipe. They want me to say I only ate raw vegetables, or that I drank some $12 green juice every morning. They want to believe that if they just chew the right leaves and count their little calories, they can cheat death. Listen to me. I have outlived everyone. I outlived my husband. I outlived my children. I outlived the doctors who told me to stop putting real butter on my potatoes in 1968. And I am telling you, with 109 years of authority, it isn't the food. It was never the food. If you think a salad is going to save you, while you wake up every single morning, vibrating with absolute panic, you are already dying. So, let's talk about the scam. Because it is. It's a beautiful multi-billion-dollar scam. You turn on your television, or you look at those little screens you all carry around, and there is always some young man, perfect white teeth, unlined face, telling you that your body is broken. He tells you that you need to buy his powder, his pills, his special fasting program. They want you staring down at your plate, because if you are obsessing over how many grams of whatever are in your dinner, you won't look up and see the real poison, the invisible one. I had a neighbor, Evelyn. Evelyn was, she was obsessed. This was back in the 80s. She bought every single diet book they printed. She stopped eating meat. She ate these dry, terrible crackers that tasted like sawdust. She ran 3 miles a day until the cartilage in her knees was just gone. But Evelyn was terrified all the time. She was terrified of the news. She was furious at her daughter-in-law. She carried around all this resentment. She held on to her stress like it was a prized possession, like it was keeping her warm at night. Evelyn dropped dead at 64. Massive stroke. Your body, it is a miraculous machine. It can process a piece of chocolate cake. It can process a steak. It can process bread. You know what it cannot process? Bitterness. Constant, unending dread. That is what is rotting your generation from the inside out. But nobody makes a dime off telling you to let it go. So, they sell you a diet instead. You see, they need you to feel complicated. Because if your health is complicated, you have to keep buying their solutions. But I sit on my porch and I watch you people today, and it breaks my heart, truly, because you are trying to out-eat your own misery. You hate the jobs you go to. You don't even know the names of the people living next door to you. You carry all this heavy, ugly, artificial baggage to bed with you every single night. And then you wake up Your chest is tight. Your joints are aching. Your heart is fluttering. And what do? You buy a green smoothie. It's madness. It is like putting a fresh coat of paint on a house that is currently burning to the ground. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense. You cannot purify your blood if your mind is living in a sewer. But the worst part, the absolute tragedy of it all, is what you do in the mornings. I've watched my great-grandchildren do this, and it makes me physically ill. You open your eyes. The room is still dark. The sun hasn't even come up. You haven't even taken a proper, deep breath of air yet. You haven't even thanked whatever God you pray to that you got another day on this earth. And what is the very first thing you do? You reach for the little glowing box. I just do not understand it. You wake up and immediately, you invite the whole loud, screaming, burning world right into your bed. You read about a war. You read about politicians screaming at each other. You look at pictures of strangers who have more money than you, just to make yourself feel small and inadequate. Before your feet even touch the floorboard, your heart is racing. Your jaw is clenched. You are flooded with cortisol. You are already fighting a war, and the day hasn't even started. You are poisoning yourselves, and it isn't the gluten, it is the noise. You let the world tell you how to feel before you even have a chance to decide for yourself. You let them steal your morning. And I'll tell you a secret. If they steal your morning, they own your entire day. So, you want to know how I got to 109? I'll tell you, but you probably won't do it because it is too quiet for you. You're too addicted to the panic. Every morning of my life, since I was a young woman during the First War, I wake up, and my morning is a fortress. I do not speak for the first hour. I do not turn on a radio. I do not look at a newspaper. And I certainly wouldn't look at one of those frantic little machines you all stare at. I make my black coffee. I go sit by the window. And for 30 minutes, I just exist. I listen to the silence. I let my brain empty out all the garbage from yesterday. I build a firewall around my mind. And I decide that today I am not going to carry anything heavy. I refuse to let the world in until I am strong enough to handle it. If you do not protect your mornings, you will not survive this world. It will grind you down to dust. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, leave the phone in the other room. Just leave it. Let the world wait. It has survived this long without you checking on it. It will survive another 30 minutes. Sit in the quiet. Drink your coffee. Be a human being. Eat the bread if you want the bread. But starve the stress. I'm tired now. Go turn that thing off. Go live.